Remember last night we had event 1, and we're going to kick things off here with a little recap from last night. So we're going to go to speed and skill, or speed challenge, and Gravedigger got it done after Ice Cream Man had led most of the speed challenge. Gravedigger is the last truck out, comes out and wins it with a time of 31.19, and Ice Cream Man falls to second. We go to our skills challenge where you could do either a wheelie,
comment, like, subscribe, and share from where amazing videos from my brother.
Where you get, in the skills challenge, you get 2 chances, or in this case 3 chances. 3 chances in the arenas to do a wheelie, any type of wheelie, a stoppie, bicycle, slap wheelie, or sky wheelie. Or you could do a donut, and Soldier Fortune took the skills challenge W last night, and now we go off to freestyle. Gravedigger came out there, was the only truck to fill regulation and overtime. His sister, Kristen Anderson, driving the Alien Invasion truck. Now, like we said, she normally drives Gravedigger, but she's driving Alien Invasion for these 2 events. She filled her time, but then flipped in overtime, and her brother was able to best her and win freestyle. And then Gravedigger, with 19 points, would win the overall event championship. So now, it's in reverse now of yesterday. So if you won an event, you go last in that event. So Gravedigger won the speed challenge. He will go last again. Now keep in mind, the last time Gravedigger went last, he won the speed challenge. Soldier Fortune, since she won the skills challenge, Kayla Blood won the skills challenge, she will go last for that. And Adam Anderson and Gravedigger yet again will go last for freestyle. So, alright, so now into some of our important recaps. Charlie Pauken and Monster Mutt, who we will see go first for the speed challenge after we do truck introductions. He rolled over during speed and skill. And if you roll over during speed and skill, if you roll over during the speed challenge, it doesn't matter if you land on your side or lid. It is an automatic DNF. So he scored a DNF in that. Only got 9 points for the 2-wheel skills challenge, because he did donuts yesterday, but still. Only got 9 points for the skills challenge, and then scored a 0 in freestyle. Now here's the rules for the speed challenge, and we will go over the rules for each challenge once we get there, but we're going over the rules for speed challenge first. So that's our first event up here tonight, and it's 3 laps. You go in a circle for 3 laps. A stopwatch will be started, and after you've completed lap 3, the stopwatch stops on the last time it was on when I pressed the stop button. And if you go before the stopwatch is started, it's just like football. It's a false start. It's a 2-second penalty. You can continue on. You don't have to restart, but it's a 2-second penalty. And Kayla Blood, Soldier Fortune, saw that happen to her yesterday, and she went before the stopwatch, received a 2-second penalty, and on lap 2 flipped the truck over but landed back on all 4 BKT tires. So if you roll over and you land back on all 4 tires, you can finish your speed challenge. It's just if you land on your side or lid, then it's an automatic DNF. So let's do driver introductions, and we're going to go in the order of speed and skill today. So Monster Mutt up first. Also, let's just go over a couple.
Check out his woodworking skills on Instagram, Mason Woodworking.
Let's go over a few things from practice. The league decided to give him another practice on this new track, and the track crew did an amazing job building this new track, because the track is different than it was last night. But during the speed challenge, Blue Thunder rolled it, so that's a key thing to keep an eye on. That's during practice. Could that happen during the actual competition? Same with Ice Cream Man and Gravedigger. They rolled over during the speed challenge. That happened in practice. could it happen in the speed challenge? We saw Charlie Pauken and Monster Mutt do that. He rolled over during practice and during the speed and skill last night. So that's something that those drivers might want to learn, like maybe to balance their truck better or something going into the turn. And Alien Invasion, Ice Cream Man, and Gravedigger all went over during freestyle practice. So that's another key thing to go over. Alright, Salt Lake City, get on your feet, because this is Monster Jam. And for driver introductions, kicking us off as we are going in the order of the speed challenge, Charlie Pauken and Monster Mutt. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Pauken and Monster Mutt. Coming out next, we got Caleb Blood in Soldier Fortune. By the way, you're going to see this menu a lot because we have to go through this menu to get to the next thing. So just to keep that in mind, it's not something I can control. Ladies and gentlemen, Caleb Blood, Soldier Fortune. Coming out next, we got Bari Musauer in Blue Thunder, and he normally drives the zombie truck, which he will be driving in Anaheim when we kick our stadium tour off this weekend. But today, or for this at least, he is piloting Blue Thunder. And the reason there's no fans in the stands is because we're doing this in free mode, because if we did, we could do the normal head-to-head and two-wheel skills events. By the way, give it up for Blue Thunder, Bari Musauer. But we could do that, except the trucks won't be the same as the ones we're using for the event, so it's just easier to do a speed challenge instead of racing. And then we just do it in free ride, that way we can do it however we want. We don't want to quit the event. Alright. Coming up next, we got Tom Mintz, Maximum Destruction. Tom had a pretty good speed challenge, finished 5th. It was pretty solid. It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad either. But he had a solid speed challenge finish. Finished 5th in the skills challenge also. And an early rollover just 5 seconds into his freestyle run would result in him receiving a 0 and not a score. As, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Tom Mintz, Maximum Destruction. Coming out next, she was the freestyle leader before her brother Adam Anderson went out. We got Kristen Anderson driving that Alien Invasion truck. Whoop, gotta go up to defenders for that. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristen Anderson and Alien Invasion. 3 trucks left to introduce before we kick off our first challenge. We got, up next, we got Tyler Menenga in Whiplash, and he's normally a Gravedigger driver too, but he's filling in for that truck for this show, just like Kristen Anderson's doing in Alien Invasion, Bari Musauer, and such and such. Whiplash finished 3rd in speed and skill, or speed challenge, 2nd in the skills challenge, and had a pretty solid freestyle run. Finished 5th in last night's show. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Meninga and Whiplash. Alright, just 2 trucks left to introduce before we kick off our first challenge. And one of those trucks is Mark List and Ice Cream Man. And we talk about, he led the speed and skill competition, and then Gravedigger happened. He came out, beat his time, and Mark List left with his head hanging. Almost had a speed challenge victory. We'll have to see if that can change today. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mark List and Ice Cream Man. One final truck to introduce. And it is Adam Anderson and Gravedigger, your speed challenge, freestyle, and overall event winner from last night. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Anderson and Gravedigger, and you saw him get onto a bicycle. Imagine rolling the truck over in introductions. Alright, so up first for our speed challenge, as we are done introducing the trucks, that was Gravedigger, Adam Anderson, is our speed challenge. And up first is Charlie Pauken, because he finished dead last due to a DNF yesterday. So Charlie Pauken in Monster Mutt up first, and we're just going to remind you of the rules. So it's 3 laps around. If you roll the truck on its side or completely turtle it, it's an automatic DNF. If you roll the truck and land back on all 4 tires, you may continue your speed run. It's just going to affect your time. And if you go before the stopwatch starts, it's just like a false start penalty in the NFL, and any football really. You get a 2-second penalty for that. So here we go. Who's ready for Monster Jam Speed Challenge? Alright, this is the line they went to yesterday, but they're going to go to the opposite line today. So as soon as that stopwatch starts, he may go. 3, 2, 1, and we are underway here in the Speed Challenge. Charlie Pauken onto a bicycle. Little dangerous. Oh, Charlie! He's back on all 4 tires, though. He can continue because he landed back on all 4 BKT tires. That is going to affect his time, though. Final lap for Charlie Pauken and Monster Mutt. So, unfortunate for Charlie Pauken. We know somebody's going to beat this. But due to a rollover and landing back on all 4 BKT tires, he scores a 43.07. Not going to be his deck of cards there. And as soon as we write that down and document that, that way we can keep a track who's in the lead, we will bring out Soldier Fortune. So currently, Monster Mutt is leading, but, I mean, there's going to be a truck that's faster than him. I can just see it now. Unfortunate for Charlie Pauken. He did so good in practice for his speed challenge last night, and nearly got a DNF again tonight. Alright, up next we got Caleb Blood and Soldier Fortune coming out here for our speed challenge. Let's reset the stopwatch. Remember, not this line, but the next line is where we go. Kayla at the ready, waiting for the go. 3, 2, 1, go! And she actually waits until the stopwatch starts that time, so she will not get a penalty tonight. She actually learned from that last night, and that's good. Do a bicycle, gotta be careful. Final lap for Caleb Blood and Soldier Fortune. Another bicycle. You really gotta be careful. A bicycle usually means a rollover. Oh, and Kayla is back on all 4 BKTs. She can cross the start-finish line. So the score to beat is a 43.07 by Monster Mutt. Your score for Soldier Fortune is a 44.77. So Charlie Pauken continues to lead due to the same thing happening to Soldier Fortune. And it didn't matter if it was the final lap or not. She would have DNF'd if she would have rolled over before crossing that line. Alright, next up, Blue Thunder. Crazy start to our speed competition already. They're going to take Soldier Fortune to the back and replace that body for our skills challenge coming up after this. Reset that stopwatch there. Whoops. We hit Portland instead of Salt Lake City. Alright, so coming up next, we got Bari Musauer and Blue Thunder. Remember, he went over during the speed challenge yesterday, so something to watch there. 3, 2, 1, and he is off. Final lap for Bari Musauer. And Bari Musauer is the first truck to not roll over during the speed challenge. And the score to beat is a 43.07 by Monster Mutt. And your score for Blue Thunder is a 34.79. Your new leader, Bari Musauer and Blue Thunder. Next up, we got Tom Mintz and Maximum Destruction. Finished 5th in this round last night. Looking to redeem himself. Once he gets to the line and gets ready, stopwatch will start and he may go. As we, including Tom Mintz, we have 5 trucks to go. 3, 2, 1, go! Final lap for Tom. And that ends Tom's speed challenge win. And the score to beat is a 34.79 by Blue Thunder. And your score for Max D is a 35.96, only good enough for 2nd place. And Blue Thunder continues to lead here. Next up, Kristen Anderson and that Alien Invasion machine coming out here. for the speed challenge. Kristen ready at the line. 3, 2, 1. And she is off. Final lap for Kristen. And we await your score for Kristen Anderson in Alien Invasion. The score to beat is a 34.79 by Blue Thunder, and your score for Alien Invasion is a 35.66. Only good enough for second place. That knocks Tom Mintz down to third. Next up, we got Tyler Meninga and Whiplash. Reset the stopwatch, bring him out. Three, 2, 1. Final lap for Tyler. We await your time for Tyler Meninga in Whiplash. The time to beat is a 34.79 by Blue Thunder, and your score for Whiplash is, or time, score, time, whatever you want to call it, a 34.86. Only good enough for second yet again. He needed a 34.78 or less to get the lead, and Blue Thunder continues to lead with just 2 trucks to go in this challenge. And the second to last truck, we got Mark List coming out here in that Ice Cream Man machine. Reset the stopwatch. Like we said, Mark had a good speed and skill yesterday, was leading and then got knocked down to second place by Gravedigger, who eventually would win. 3, 2, 1, go. Truck's looking very wobbly. Mark enters his final lap. Mark said he's going to turn the fastest lap or roll over trying. He bicycled it across the start finish line. And the time to beat, a 34.79. And your score for Ice Cream Man is a 35.82, only good enough for third place. And that leaves one last truck. Gravedigger went last night, and he won the speed challenge. Does he have it in him again tonight? Or will Blue Thunder get the speed challenge dub? Remember, Gravedigger went over during speed challenge practice, so that's something to watch. 3, 2, 1. Adam is off. He put that into a bicycle. Final lap for Adam. Just like Mark List. He's gonna get it or roll over trying. That's gonna cost him crucial time. Alright, time to beat is at 34.79, and your score for Gravedigger is a 34.81, only good enough for second place. And that means your speed challenge winner is Bari Musauer and Blue Thunder. Let's bring him out here. Oh, we hit the wrong track. I was like, wait a minute. I think we hit Portland. Let's hit the right track, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag, you guys didn't see that. Just like my favorite YouTuber, Steve the Gamer 55 says. Check him out, his videos are great. So here is your speed challenge winner, Blue Thunder. Gravedigger won last night's, Blue Thunder wins tonight's. And we're just gonna pretend that he didn't break his tailgate. But there you go. And that means he will go last. Oh no. He has to go first for the skills challenge. We're going to swap him and Soldier Fortune around. So Blue Thunder will go last. Soldier Fortune will go first. But first, we're going to head into a short intermission while we log in the results from the speed challenge. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Monster Jam here on YouTube TV Network. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from that intermission. Blue Thunder was your winner. Whiplash was in second. Alien Invasion in third. Gravedigger in fourth. Ice Cream Man in fifth. Max D in sixth. Monster Mutt in seventh. And Soldier Fortune in eighth. And just like we said, for the skills challenge, we're gonna swap Soldier Fortune and Blue Thunder around, just because the winner should get to go last. So first out for the skills challenge is Soldier Fortune. And before we get started, we'll go over the rules and what it's about. Soldier Fortune finished last in that speed challenge, not what she wanted. Okay, so basically, rules of the skills challenge. You can either do any two-wheel stunt, which is a stoppie, bicycle, slap wheelie, sky wheelie, whatever. Or you can do a donut. But if you do a donut, you must do it for 60 seconds. And if you roll it while doing the donut, your time stops with however much time you had left, and then you receive a score. If you roll over at all doing the two-wheel skills, there is no saving the truck. You are just over, just like the speed challenge, and then you receive a score. Who's ready for Monster Jam skills challenge? Kicking things off, like we said, we got Soldier Fortune, Caleb Blood here. And there's a wheelie. Oh, Kayla's over, but she rolls back onto all four BKTs. So she has two more hits, and I forgot to mention it is 3 attempts. There it is, oh, another wheelie. Uh-oh. Throws it into another wheelie. Alright, one more hit for Kayla Blood. And that turns into a bicycle, and that will stop there. Waiting on that score. And the judges say Kayla Blood gets a 6. So a 6 for Kayla Blood, and next up we got Mark List and Ice Cream Man. Thought he had what it took to get the lead in the speed challenge, and unfortunately Blue Thunder was able to hang on to it. Blue Thunder was the 3rd truck out, and he hung on to it for the rest of the whole speed challenge event. So 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th place didn't even have a chance at beating that time that Blue Thunder put up. And the only competition where the winner does not go last is freestyle. That will be a lucky wheel to determine. Oh wait, no. That's right, it's the opposite order of last night's event. Never mind. Another sky wheelie, and Mark is over, and that's gonna do it. And the judges say that that is worthy of a 5 because, so Caleb Blood still leads. They say it's worthy of a 5 because he did hit some nice wheelies in there before he went over. Unfortunate for him. We're going to let him reset. Got a lot of body panels to replace on Ice Cream Man there to get him ready for the freestyle competition coming up after this. Okay, so next out for the skills challenge is Adam Anderson in Gravedigger. I think I know what Gravedigger's going for. Big sky wheelie there. Attempt number 2. Oh, attempt number 2. He is over. Judges look at it and they say they'll give him a 4, so the score to beat is still a 6 by Soldier Fortune. And Gravedigger 2 will have to repair some body panels on that truck to get ready for a freestyle. So that's only good enough for 3rd place. Coming out next, Max D. Whoops. Tom Mintz, Maximum Destruction coming out here. Nice wheelie there. Nice sky wheelie there, Tom. One more hit. Judges are locking their scores in now. Score to beat is a 6 by Soldier Fortune. Your score for Max D is a 7. So Max D has taken the lead. Alright, next truck out. Kristen Anderson and Alien Invasion. Judges have looked at these runs and seen none that are worthy of a 10 yet. Yeah, it's defenders. Kristen looking at the same thing her brother was looking at. Nice sky wheelie there. Uh-oh. Kristen in trouble. Into a stoppie. We have not seen one of those yet. This might take the lead. We'll have to wait and see what the judges say as she gets her final hit here. Nice sky wheelie there to end it. Score to beat is a 7 by Max D, and your score for Alien Invasion is a 10. We have our first 10 of the night. Alien Invasion scores a 10, knocks Max D down to 2nd probably because she put the stoppie on. Now keep in mind, somebody else could get a 10, and if they tie with her, they would get the lead because they were the most recent truck to go out there. So just keep that in mind too. Up next, we got Charlie Pauken and Monster Mutt. Didn't get the time he wanted in the speed challenge, but at least he didn't DNF like last night. Charlie looking for 2-wheel skills redemption. He did a donut last night. It looks like he's gonna do some wheelies tonight. And that was an alright wheelie, but not anything to wow the judges. Might be in trouble here. Oh! Into a stoppie. That was hit number 2, so I don't really see the judges giving him much for a score here. And score to beat is a 10 by Kristen Anderson and Alien Invasion. Your score for Monster Mutt is a 3. Alright, coming up next, we got Tyler Meninga and Whiplash. He too had a pretty solid speed and skill. Just wasn't enough to beat Blue Thunder. He finished second. See what Tyler's gonna do here. And it looks like he's gonna do donuts, and that clock starts now. He has to do them for 60 seconds, unless he rolls over. And with 52 seconds left, Tyler is over. And the judges are gonna give him a 1. Alright, one final truck for the two-wheel skills competition, or donuts, whatever you feel comfortable doing. And that is Blue Thunder. He did donuts last night. Whoops. He did donuts last night. Looks like he's gonna stick with it too. He added a bicycle in there. And with 23 seconds left, the judges are going to score him with an 8. So that means Kristen Anderson and Alien Invasion is your skills challenge winner. Let's bring her out here. Whoops. Want to get up there. There we go. And you fans can take a picture while we go into a brief intermission before freestyle. And we will come back after this. This is Monster Jam on YouTube TV Network. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, It is time for the everyone's favorite event, Monster Jam Freestyle. But first, let's go over the Skills Challenge results. Alien Invasion won it and got first. Blue Thunder came in second. Max D in third. Soldier Fortune in fourth. Ice Cream Man in fifth. Gravedigger in sixth. Monster Mutt in seventh. And Whiplash with a 1 in eighth. Alright. So now let's go to Freestyle. And the truck that finished last night will go first. And that will be Charlie Pauken in Monster Mutt. Now, here's the rules of Freestyle. Each truck gets 2 minutes to do anything they want. They can hit any of the jumps they want. They can do stoppies, slap wheelies, sky wheelies, donuts. And if they hit the right ramp on the jumps, they might even get a backflip in. Here's how it works though. If you flip the truck on its side, you get 3 seconds to upright it, otherwise it ends your run. And if you completely turtle the truck, your run is over. And the time starts on the first hit. Here's Charlie Pauken, Monster Mutt. Here we go, first freestyle of the night, and his time begins now. Charlie with a sky wheelie and big air onto his side already into a bicycle. Some more big air for Charlie. Flipping it back around. Also, if the truck has a good enough run, they can earn an additional 60 seconds on their run. In overtime, Charlie is over with 1:22 to go in his run. Luckily for him, he has completed 30 seconds. That's also another rule I forgot to say. You must complete 30 seconds of your run to be scored. And Charlie did just that. And the judges were not impressed at all. And they're giving him a 3. Alright, so the next truck out after Charlie Pauken is Kayla Blood in Soldier Fortune. She came in 4th in the Skills Challenge and last placed in the Speed Challenge. Looking to redeem herself and hopefully pull off a freestyle victory. But she's going to have to beat out 6 other trucks. Yeah, currently the leader is Monster Mutt because he was the first truck out, but I'm not too sure how long he's going to hold on to that one. A 3? Yikes. Clock starts on her first hit. Looks like she's going to go for the big air also. Kayla into a bicycle off that big air. Also, Charlie Pauken came in 7th in the Speed Challenge and in 7th in the Skills Challenge. And not going to be his very deck of cards in Freestyle here. Some big air there for Kayla. Completely clears that jump. Uh-oh, Kayla's in trouble. The wall saved her. No. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. She's back on all 4 BKTs. She can continue with her freestyle. With 60 seconds to go in regulation. Oh man, a 180 and a stoppie. This definitely should end up getting overtime. Gonna go for the BKT tires hit. Nice air off of that. Kayla into another stoppie. "24 seconds left in regulation. Another stoppie. If this doesn't get overtime, I don't know what will. She's got to make it to overtime first. 6 seconds left in the run. 1 more hit in regulation. And that is her final regulation hit. And the judges are going to have her stop, and they're going to give her an additional 60 seconds And the clock, just like it did for regulation, will start on her first hit. And her final 60 seconds of her run tonight. She did not disappoint at all during that regulation. And this run might be a little hard to beat. But also, if she doesn't fill overtime and another truck does, and they could easily beat her. 1 Mississippi, and back onto all 4 BKT tires. 30 seconds left in her run. She's just trying to put up some more wow factor like she has already. Only the second truck out, and she has literally already stolen the show. Struggled in the first 2 events tonight. Doesn't look like she's going to be struggling very much in this one. Five seconds left. She has time for one more hit. And she's going to go for the big air as time expires. Kayla Blood and Soldier Fortune going to put it on its side to end her freestyle run. What a run for Kayla. And that's definitely going to take the lead. And the judges, the score to beat is a 3, and the judges give her a 10. And I agree with them. That is worthy of a 10. Now keep in mind, the other trucks can always tie the 10, and because they would tie the 10, they would get the lead. Because they are the most recent truck to go out, so Kayla just better hope another truck doesn't get a 10. What a run by Kayla Blood. Our third truck out is Max D. He was the second truck out last night and rolled over just 5 seconds into his run. So he did not receive a score, and he finished in the 6th position. So he's going to come out here third, hoping he can put down a ride of a lifetime to tie with Soldier Fortune. That way he can steal the lead from Soldier Fortune. And looks like Tom's just going to start the big jump. He started with the BKT tire jump, and that's what rolled him over last night. 5 seconds into the run. That's not the case here. He's starting with the big jump and then the log jump. So far, only Soldier Fortune has filled her run. And then before we end this show completely tonight, we begin our stadium tour on Saturday night in Anaheim, and we're going to go over the trucks that are going to be there. Tom Mintz and Maximum Destruction, Kayla Blood and Soldier Fortune are 2 trucks that are going to be there. Monster Mutt will be there, but it will be Monster Mutt Husky that's there. Max D, 60 seconds left in his run. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, back on all 4 BKT tires. One Mississippi, and back on all 4 BKT tires. Caught the backflip ramp, gotta put that truck back on all 4 BKTs to continue. Oh, nice save there. That might get him, if anything's gonna get him overtime for this run, that right there. One more jump for Tom in regulation. Oh, he might be able to hit one more, never mind. And he has to stop that truck until they set the timer. And once they do that, the first hit, he will get to start, or his time will start. Looks like he's going for his second hit that he did in regulation. The log jump got him into trouble. 2 Mississippi, because that would have been 2 seconds. And back on all 4 BKTs. I don't really think this would take the lead because there wasn't as much wow factor as Soldier Fortune. But still, that save is what got him into overtime. And this was still a heck of a run by Tom, better than his run last night, which only lasted 5 seconds. Currently, Soldier Fortune is the only truck to fill both regulation and overtime. "18 seconds left in his run tonight. And Tom has put down a killer run. Especially because he had to go third. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Tom is over at the end of his run, just like Soldier Fortune. And they're going to look at each other, and they're going to give him a 9.5. And I figured it wasn't going to be enough to take the lead because he didn't have as much wow factor as Soldier Fortune did. But he still put down a killer run, and that 9.5 is deserving. Give it up for Tom Meents and Maximum Destruction. Up next, we got Tyler Menninga in Whiplash, and he scored just a 1 in the Skills Challenge. And he actually got 2nd place in the Speed Challenge. And now he's going to look to come down here and put down a killer run in Freestyle. We talked about Soldier Fortune finishing last in the Speed Challenge, 4th in the Skills Challenge. She come down, put on a killer run, filled both regulation and overtime, just like Maximum Destruction did. And now it's time for Whiplash. The first 4 trucks have all gone for that big hit for their first jump. Oh, I thought that was going to put Whiplash in trouble for a minute. How about a moonwalk to start the event? Haven't saw that yet. Also, stadium tracks are much bigger than these arenas. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, back on all 4 BKTs. So you will see backflip ramps. You don't see backflip ramps in arenas. The only way a truck could hit a backflip is if they hit it off the jump. Whiplash into trouble doing multiple flips. And if he fills regulation, he might definitely get overtime. And if he can fill overtime, Caleb Blood might be in trouble because Tyler Menninga has already put down the wow factor he needs. But he's got to fill regulation to get that overtime. If he does not fill regulation, none of that wow factor matters. How about that? A save into a wheelie. Into a stoppie off some big air. More big air for Whiplash. Haven't saw a truck attempt this hit yet. Oh, that was into a kind of a, it was a roll. He did a roll. We have not seen that yet. Caleb Blood might be very much in trouble. And we only saw 1 truck hit the BKT tires. And that was Caleb Blood and Soldier Fortune. However, Whiplash in trouble, just sending it into the wall. What was that? Eight seconds left in regulation. He just has to complete these last 8 seconds without rolling over. Even at the end of regulation, he can't roll over if he wants overtime. And that is his last hit of regulation. Puts it into a save, that way he can do his overtime run. And the judges are going to give it to him as expected. Time starts on his first hit. Caleb Blood definitely in trouble with this run, I would believe. We didn't see a truck do a roll, let alone that many saves. Here's another save. And yeah, because of that, he doesn't necessarily have to fill overtime. He just had to fill regulation. That wow factor is all he needs to get the lead if the judges think it's worthy enough to take the lead. And again, it's only out of 10, but he can score a 10 and still take the lead as a result of tying with Soldier Fortune. Like, you looked at Soldier Fortune, the second run out here, and she already put down a lot of wow factor and already got a 10. You thought all the other trucks were in trouble, but look at Tyler Meninga and Whiplash here. What is that? A front flip into a slap wheelie. And his time is over. He's just gonna throw it up on top here for the fans. And the judges look at each other. The score to beat is Soldier Fortune with a 10. And your score for Whiplash is a 10. And he now is your new leader. I think the front flip is also what helped assist with that score. I mean, you didn't see a truck do a front flip. You didn't see a truck do a roll. Good for Tyler. As now we get the 5th truck out here, which is Mark List and Ice Cream Man. Went over way too early in his freestyle run yesterday. And now it is time for him to try to redeem himself and maybe tie with Whiplash to take first place. Ice Cream Man is not going for the big air hit. He's going to attempt these tires. First hit. Starts his time. His time begins now. Oh, a stoppie. Not exactly what he wanted. He almost did what Tom did yesterday. Almost rolled over 5 seconds into his run. Now he's going for the BKT tire side. Running them over completely into a stoppie. How about that? Into the wall. Now Mark's going for some big air, the biggest you can get in this arena. You think that's big air? Wait till you see that stadium stop on Saturday and Sunday, because there's 2 events there. You're not going to want to miss that. Arenas will be Wednesdays and Thursdays unless otherwise rescheduled. And stadiums will be Saturdays and Sundays unless otherwise rescheduled. Oh, Mark in trouble. Off the container. Into a save. Into a bicycle. He doesn't have as much wow factor as the others do, so he's still got plenty of time, though. He's got 49 seconds to try to wow the judges into giving him overtime. Uh-oh, Mark in trouble, back on all 4 BKT tires. And so far, only 1 truck has not filled his time, and that is Charlie Pauken in Monster Mutt. He went over with still plenty of time to go in his run. And the last 3 trucks have made it through regulation at least without a rollover. And Mark List on his side to end his run. The judges had no intentions of giving him overtime because they're going to give him a 6 for that run. It just wasn't good enough for them. Unfortunate for Mark List and Ice Cream Man, but how about that? Sending it on its side for you Monster Jam fans. Another rollover at the end of the run. And only 1 truck has rolled over during his run. Next truck out, he was your speed challenge winner, Bari Musauer in Zombie. Or Blue Thunder, not Zombie yet. Blue Thunder. He will be in Zombie on Saturday though. He already won 1 competition, finished 2nd in the other. His first jump is going to be a little bit of air there. Still got some pretty big air off of it. Into a sky wheelie, a little bicycle there. Sending it back around for that log hit. Uh-oh. Barry in trouble, but back onto all 4 BKT tires. He can continue with his freestyle. Barry's looking for that wow factor, like the others. Uh-oh. 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 Barry is over, and his run is going to end with 49 seconds to go. The score to beat is a 10 by Whiplash, and your score for Blue Thunder is a 7 because he did have some wow moments in there, so only good enough for 2nd place. Actually, not even 2nd place. 4th place. Alright, next truck out. Kristen Anderson and Alien Invasion coming out here. She is your 2-wheel skills challenge winner. Looking to steal a freestyle win too. So only 2 trucks have went over before their time was filled in regulation. That is Barry Musauer and Charlie Pauken. Kristen Anderson going for some big air to start things. That big air kind of gets these trucks a little wobbly. Some more big air for Kristen there. Sending it back around. Oh, Kristen with a big crash there. Also in stadiums, the skills challenge is you only get 2 attempts at wheelies, or you can do a donut. So in arenas you get 3, but stadiums you get 2. That's it. Hit that jump from the sideways. And I'd say Kristen's got the wow factor she needs for some overtime if she fills regulation. Uh-oh. She might not fill regulation. Never mind, back on all 4 BKT tires. Again. A crash that ends up scary, but then lands on all 4 BKTs. And because of those 2 saves, the judges agree to give her overtime. She gets 1 extra minute, and it starts on her first hit. And it starts now. She was the only truck to not fill overtime last night. So far tonight, every truck has filled overtime. Hitting this big jump from the side. Anderson in trouble with 17 seconds to go. Alright, time has expired for Kristen Anderson, and the judges look at it. The score to beat is a 10 by Whiplash, and your score for Kristen Anderson is a 10. So she is your new leader. She takes it away from Whiplash. One truck remains, and that's Gravedigger. Adam Anderson coming out here. He won freestyle last night, looking to beat his sister so he can win it tonight again. And he starts with the big air just like his sister did. Into a wheelie. How about a moonwalk? Flipping that container. Uh-oh. One Mississippi. Two Mississippi. 3 Mississippi, and it was back onto all 4 BKTs, so he is safe. It would have reset the Mississippis if he had not landed. And he's definitely, if he fills his time, he's definitely got wow factor for overtime already, just like his sister. A lot of saves by him. How about a bicycle there? Uh-oh. Back onto all 4 BKTs, into another bicycle. And do a stoppie. His sister is hoping that he does not fill his time, or at least does not fill overtime. While Gravedigger is trying to do just that, but he's going to need wow factor in overtime too to try to tie with a 10. And that would be the 4th truck to receive a 10 in this event. Oh, there's some more wow factor, a backflip. Oh, he is over. As time expires in regulation, he will not go to overtime, and his score will be a 9.5. So your freestyle winner is Kristen Anderson in Alien Invasion. Let's get him rolled back over here. Oh, Gravedigger, man. Gravedigger, unfortunately, could not stay on all 4 BKT tires. He would have gotten overtime, but unfortunately the rollover keeps him from going to overtime, and it keeps his sister, Kristen Anderson, in the lead. She won the skills challenge. She won freestyle. Here is Kristen Anderson in Alien Invasion. Alright, don't go anywhere, because when we get back from this intermission, we're going to find out who won the overall event championship, and we're going to talk about the 12 trucks that will be at Saturday's show in Anaheim for the very first stadium event this season. So don't go anywhere just yet, folks. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We just gotta put in the points, and as soon as we do that, we will tell you who your overall event champion is, and it is no surprise who it is. Who do you guys think your overall event champion is? Just a reminder, last night's was Gravedigger, and tonight's is no surprise either. I hope that's not a train outside, because trains are annoying when they come by, at least every 2 seconds. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about your overall event champion. So your overall event champion, who got 23 total points during the event, is Kristen Anderson in Alien Invasion. Okay, so there you have it. Uh oh, that didn't work. Okay, so now let's go over total points for these 2 events. Let me log them, and then we'll talk about them, who currently leads this arena. There is multiple divisions. This is Arena 1, Arena Division 1. So these trucks will be at next week's Arena Stop 2, which we will also tell you. But first, we got to do something here. So, every truck from arenas and stadiums will go to World Finals too. So, did any of the trucks you wanted to see win anything tonight? That's what I would like to know, fans. Feel free to comment below while we work on this. One second. Trying to do something here. Okay, whatever. There we go. Okay, so on the first slide is Arena Division 1 standings. And this is after the first 2 events of the season. So now we go back and we take a look and we add up totals. So we go to the overall event. And we're starting with Gravedigger, so he scored 19 points to win the overall event last night. And scored 13 tonight, so currently has 32 in the series standings. Now we go to the next truck. Alien Invasion. Okay. Alright, we're not going to spoil the surprise for you just yet, so let us add up these totals real quick. And we will go into another brief intermission and then come back after this. Alright, so welcome back. We got those in for the series standings, and it's quite interesting, I gotta say the least. Also, keep in mind, we will be taking a look at these every single event, before every single event, just so you know where your driver stands. In the Arena Division 1. Arena Division 2 begins on Monday. It will be Monday and Tuesdays. So as soon as we get them logged into the system, we will tell you who stands where. Okay, so currently the Division 1 standings for the arena after the first two events. Alien Invasion in the lead with 40, Gravedigger in second with 32, Whiplash in third with 32, tied with Gravedigger. Blue Thunder in fourth with 28 total points. Ice Cream Man in fifth with 24. He's also tied with Max D. Max D also has 24 in sixth. Soldier Fortune has 22 points in seventh. And Monster Mutt is in last place currently with just 11 points. And the next stop for Arena Division 1 will be, and we will show you that right now, Wilkes-Barre, and this is also where Arena Division 2 will kick off. And why don't we go over where the trucks that are going to be in Arena Division 2. So Gravedigger will not be in Arena Division 2, it will just be Max D. And let's write those trucks down. It is only 6 trucks in Arena Division 2. So let's get them written down for you. We know Max D is going to be in Arena Division 2. So Arena Division 2 kicks off in Wilkes-Barre. Arena Division 2 goes to Salt Lake City for those two events next. There's 2 events for Division 1 and Division 2 in Wilkes-Barre. So Max D is going to be in that division. Higher Education. Backwards Bob. Monster Mutt Dalmatian, or not Monster Mutt Poodle, excuse me, will be in that one. None of those. We will have El Toro Loco. And the final truck in Arena Division 2 is Crush Station. And the rest are all trucks for Stadium, for both divisions in Stadium Championship Series. Gravedigger and Max D and Son of a Digger will always be in both divisions, but the rest of the trucks are for, there's only 2 divisions in each, 2 divisions for Arena and 2 divisions for Stadium Championship Series. So now we got to now that we got Division 2 written down, we need to find out who's going to be in Anaheim this weekend for the Stadium Championship Series. It's 12 truck show, remember that. So it will be Blue Thunder. Whiplash. Monster Mutt Husky. Soldier Fortune. Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Bakugan Dragonoid. El Toro Loco. Stone Crusher. Earth Shaker. And then it's Son of a Digger, Grave Digger, and Max D. And actually, I lied. Son of a Digger will not be in Division 2. He will only be in Division 1. So, keep that in mind. And then there you have it. So, Megalodon will be in Division 2. But the trucks, they'll be, well, Megalodon will be in both. All of the trucks will be in both. It's just select trucks for that weekend. So, basically for the Stadium Championship Series, trucks can get knocked out except for the 3 fan favorites, which would be Son of a Digger, Grave Digger, and Max D. They will always be there. But the top 9, whoever finishes in the last 4, so from 6th down to 9th, whoever finishes worst, they get knocked out and they have to compete in a different event that weekend. And then another truck will take, another 4 trucks would take their place. Division 2, also begins, Division 2 for Stadium Championship Series, will begin in, where is it? They will begin in Vegas. So, that's how that will work. They'll begin their run in Vegas for their Stadium Championship Series season. But with that, we say so long. We'll see you back here Saturday night for our Stadium Championship Series Division 1. And then it's Arena Division 2 on Monday. Until then, so long. Thanks for watching, everybody.